Today is Monday, March 16th, and this is your forecast for the northeastern United States. It is a very busy Monday, my friends, so let's get right to it. There's so much going on. We're going to go from spring to winter in a hurry, and we're also going to have the chance for some severe thunderstorms. So here are some of the headlines on this Monday morning. Thanks to a cold front that's coming in, yeah, it looks like there's a chance for some significant severe weather, really stretching from central New York, Syracuse, all the way down to the Carolinas. That cold front that triggers those thunderstorms is going to bring in a cold snap. So late tonight, rain will change to snow from west to east across the northeast. And then once the cold air is here, for the most part, it looks like it's going to linger for quite some time. It may not be quite as cold in New York City over to Philly, but areas well north of New York City are going to be very cold here, I think. At least we'll say chilly. Let's not be so dramatic. Chilly through the end of the week and into the upcoming weekend. All the action on this Monday is in the eastern United States. A strong area of low pressure pushing into southern Canada. We have high wind warnings that are in effect along the Lake Plain from Buffalo to Rochester up through Watertown. We have wind advisories in effect elsewhere. The wind energy alone is impressive without the thunderstorms happening. We have winds that are gusting at least to 50 miles per hour, in some cases a little bit higher than that, where we have high wind warnings. But when there's a thunderstorm that develops, it takes that wind energy that's up aloft and it brings it down to the surface. That's when you have the severe thunderstorms that can knock down trees and power lines. So that's going to be a possibility, basically from Syracuse all the way down to Myrtle Beach. Huge amount of real estate could be impacted by severe thunderstorms today. In the New York Metro, we do have some rain around this morning. I think that'll let up by mid-morning, and then much of the middle part of the day will be windy, but just mostly cloudy. And then there will be more rain and some thunderstorms that roll through this evening. Hopefully by the time those thunderstorms come into the 5 boroughs, they're already in a weakened state. But the highest risk for severe weather is going to be west of New York City for today. 67 in Syracuse today, 64 in Albany, 67 in Philly. So this is spring pushing up from the south. And then look at this. The cold air comes in. Rain changes to snow tonight from west to east with a cold front. I mean, we settled to 19 tonight in Syracuse, 17 in Buffalo. I think a flash freeze is even possible. So any puddles and any wet surfaces could become very icy very quickly later on tonight. Of course, that type of change happens in a dramatic fashion. So we do have the risk for severe weather, which I mentioned is from Syracuse all the way down to Myrtle Beach. So just be very careful, stay weather aware. It's a good day to have your weather app with you. I, of course, bias, but I really do truly believe that the Weather with Erick app will get you what you need. It will get that information to you whenever a watch is issued, a warning is issued. It will send that right to your phone. So make sure you have that for you. It looks like tomorrow with the cold air coming in, we're barely going to get above 40 here in the city. Probably 30s, honestly, most of the day. That 43 may happen at midnight. And then we're 40 on Wednesday, climbing out of the cold here for the end of the week, but still generally below average as far as temperatures go into the weekend. So that's your Monday morning weather update. Like I said, lots going on. Of course, we do have the chance for some severe thunderstorms today. And just real quick, as I step off the screen here, I do have a graphic that shows the severe thunderstorm threat. So there is the threat for severe weather, as I mentioned, basically from Syracuse all the way down to the Carolinas, including Myrtle Beach. But where you have the orange and the red, that is the highest risk, at least for today. And we're pretty far up there on the meter here. It only goes from 1 to 5, and we're talking about a level 4 risk for severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center around very close to Philly down to DC. So this is a significant severe weather day. And like I said, the Weather with Erick app will get you the information that you need. So download that, be ready, stay weather aware, and have a safe Monday. I'll see you guys all on Wednesday with another weather update.